In this video, we're going to cover off how to swap out the DJI FPV plastic cover. All you're going to need for this is the Allen key that came with your drone. Before starting this process, I'd suggest removing both the props and the battery. Now clearly I didn't do that before filming this, but still I'd suggest it. So starting things off, you're going to need to remove these 4 screws. This ain't rocket science, just use the little tool that came with your drone and set them aside carefully. Now do note the length of each of these 4 screws, as the longest of the 8 screws will need to remove in total. Next up, pull away the plastic camera frame, noting there is a slight clip on the top of this. Onto screws 5, 6, 7 and 8 located on the side of the drone, and note that these 4 screws are smaller than the original 4 screws we removed. To unclip the cover, I would suggest getting your thumb in through the sides, near where the battery would slide in, and apply firm pressure outwards. Then apply a small amount of pressure to the top rear of the cover. Then hook your index fingers around the 2 bottom front screw holes and once again gently pull outwards. Now when it comes to placing your new cover onto the drone, things are a little trickier. I like to process in the opposite order of which things were removed, starting with the front lower screw holes until these clip back into place. Next, apply a small amount of pressure to the rear back of the cover, followed by pressure around the front arms of the drone to make sure all those clips are all in place. Finally, you'll notice a small clip near the bottom rear of the drone that is very hard to get into place. For this, I'd suggest pushing the clip towards the front of the drone until it drops into place, rather than forcefully pushing the clip down and into the drone. Next up, we place the camera frame, sliding it in at the top until the top small clip is in place and checking to make sure that all the frame has a comfortable fit around it. And finally, with the 4 smaller screws in from the side of the drone cover and the 4 larger screws in from the front camera frame, reconnect your battery, reattach your props, and your drone is good to go. Now some of you will have noticed that my plastic cover is yellow instead of green. For some tips on painting your own cover, I covered each of the screw holes with a little bit of blue tack just to prevent paint from going in there. I also used blue tack to attach the plastic cover to a cleaning bottle head so as to be able to get good even coverage all around the cover. Then using spray cans, I applied 2 coats each of black primer, 2 coats of yellow and 2 coats of varnish to help protect and seal the paint job, with 24 hours drying time between each coat. If you enjoyed this shorter, more instructional video like this, please let me know down in the comments below, or if you'd like just to hit a like or subscribe button, it really helps the YouTube algorithm get this content out to more viewers. But until next time, I'll catch you next time.